July 20th, 1969. 4 days into a 500,000-mile journey, two Americans were about to do something no human being had ever done. Or did they? The conspiracy theory that NASA faked the moon landing is perhaps the most persistent in modern history, and understanding why it emerged tells us something profound about trust, technology, and the human need to doubt. The context matters enormously here. America in 1969 was fractured. The Vietnam War was consuming 50,000 American lives. The government had lied publicly about military progress for years. The CIA had orchestrated coups across Latin America. Trust in federal institutions was collapsing in real time. When NASA announced that astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins had successfully completed Apollo 11, a significant portion of Americans simply did not believe it. In 1976, filmmaker Bill Kaysing self-published a pamphlet called "We Never Went to the Moon," arguing the footage was staged at a secret facility in Nevada. He pointed to the waving flag, the missing stars in photographs, and the supposedly perfect footage quality. The theory exploded. By 1999, a Gallup poll found that 6% of Americans doubted the landing entirely. That number would grow. Here is where the tension becomes real. The conspiracy theory required believing that over 400,000 NASA engineers, astronauts, technicians, and contractors, across a decade-long program spanning multiple administrations, all maintained a perfect secret. It required assuming the Soviet Union, which had every geopolitical reason to expose a fraud during the height of the Cold War, somehow missed it or stayed silent. The Soviets tracked every Apollo transmission independently. They never challenged the landing. The climactic evidence is overwhelming. Retroreflectors placed on the lunar surface during Apollo 11 are still used by observatories today, including the Apache Point Observatory in New Mexico, to measure the exact distance to the moon using lasers. You cannot fake a physical object sitting on another world. Lunar rock samples collected during 6 missions between 1969 and 1972 have been studied by scientists from dozens of countries, including Soviet researchers, and all confirm extraterrestrial origin. The moon landing matters today because it represents humanity's single greatest collaborative achievement, and the conspiracy surrounding it reveals how quickly we can reject documented reality when institutional trust breaks down. That lesson echoes through every modern misinformation crisis we face. If this kind of deep historical context matters to you, subscribe. New videos every week.